Hey everyone, this is Andrew Black Swordsman, and you're watching the Anime Impulse 2017 wrap-up video. So Anime Impulse, hold on, this is really tight. Okay, when I eat, this... Ugh, there we go, much better. Anyway, today we went to Anime Impulse, and it was really nice. My wig is all jacked up now, because a lot of it was outdoor, and there was a lot of wind. But holy crap, I cannot begin to explain how cool it was. I'm trying to find some good lighting here, but I don't think it's possible. It's okay. You guys know what I look like. Whoa, hey, she looks really good in the light. Anyway, so coming to Anime Impulse was sort of a last-minute decision. Salty Farron and I were originally going to be working at the Yuki Kajiura concert that was taking place on the same weekend. Unfortunately, that concert got canceled, so that freed up the weekend for us. So while I was super bummed about it getting canceled, I was really excited about being able to meet AmaLee cosplays. So due to this whole trip to Anime Impulse being a last-minute decision, we didn't think a lot of things through and we made a lot of mistakes. You'll notice the biggest theme of this video is going to be lessons learned. So since we decided to go at the very last minute, we had quite a lot of cosplay work to do. For starters, I had been wanting to do my GGO cosplay again. This time I was ready to improve it. Due to this jawline, I've kind of had problems looking like a trap. Also, the last time I wore my GGO cosplay prior to this, I hadn't worn any makeup or contact lenses or anything like that. But this time, I went above and beyond. It's my first time with fake lashes, and I have to say, it feels a little funny. I'd also gotten a new wig from the last time I'd worn this, so the night before, Celty was trimming the wig. Like I stated earlier, my jawline is a bit of a problem when trying to look like a trap, so this time around with this new wig, we tried to use wig hair to hide my jawline a bit. I have to say, I was pretty happy with the results. So the next day arrived and it was day one. We wanted to leave at a decent time so, you know, we could make it at a decent time. Our GPS stated that it would take about an hour and a half to get there. Unfortunately, I'm stupid and I didn't factor traffic into this whole equation, and it took us about an extra 30 minutes to arrive. But, of course, it doesn't stop there. On top of the extra 30 minutes of traffic, it also took an extra 30 minutes to park. First lesson learned, leave on time. In fact, don't even leave on time, leave early. So this next part also wasn't very thoroughly thought through. So our idea was to drive to Anime Impulse first, and then put our wigs on so that our wigs wouldn't get tangled on the way. Sounds pretty genius, right? Wrong. So unfortunately for us, when we got there, it was a tad windy, so it was a bit of a nightmare to try and spray the wigs. Second lesson learned, take care of the wigs before the trip. Next time, we're probably just gonna ponytail the long wigs so they don't get tangled, but also just already have everything sprayed and in place. Getting ready in the windy parking lot was not fun. So after we got our wig situation figured out, we finally were able to head to the con. I went into the men's restroom in my GGO cosplay. It's really interesting going into the men's restroom like this. I was washing my hands next to a stranger, and he looked over and then quickly laughed and then looked away and just wouldn't make eye contact with me after. It was a little something like this. I don't think I look super trap-like, but I think it made people question if I'd accidentally walked into the wrong bathroom. We wanted to get a little bit of a feel for the area, so we walked around a bit, and then we met up with my friend, Savvy X-Ro. She was matching my GGO Kirito cosplay with her GGO scene on. Before we left, Celty and I had actually made breakfast, but it wasn't much. And also the trip was super long, so despite us eating before going, we were already hungry by the time we arrived. So after spending under an hour at the con, we got in line for some food at Okamoto Kitchen. The wait was pretty bad. We waited about an hour in line and then spent about 30 minutes eating. Honestly, we pretty much rushed eating our foods because we really wanted to meet AmaLee cosplay. Lesson learned number 3, eat more before the convention and also pack some snacks. Usually I do this stuff, but once again, since this is a last minute con decision, I did a lot of stupid things like that. So up until this point, I hadn't really done much at the con. I keep getting wig hair, can you get it? Thank you. So don't worry, this whole video isn't just me complaining about what a terrible day I had, because actually, at this point, the con got really awesome. All I had done so far was we had parked, we had talked to some people, gotten some food, and I was really starting to regret leaving really late. At this point, I was honestly kind of thinking it was a wasted trip, since I'd only gotten to do a few of the things that we'd wanted to do. But interestingly, the bulk of the really awesome stuff happened in within the last couple hours that we were there. If you don't know who AmaLee cosplay is, you should look her up. She's a great cosplayer from Taiwan. She's from Taiwan, right? My favorite cosplays by her are, of course, by no surprise, her sword art cosplays, Asuna and Sinon. And honestly, when you typically Google Asuna cosplay or Sinon cosplay, you're likely gonna find her pretty early in the results. So Ellie's meet and greet was scheduled at 5 p.m., but we wanted to get there early. I wasn't willing to wait in a long line. I also didn't want to get capped or anything like that, but when we got there early to her booth, she was already there. We met Ellie Cosplays, and I was kind of blown away. She was super nice. I handed her my phone so she could take the selfies, and since she's a pro, she knows all like the angles and stuff, so she took a really couple awesome selfies of us. This is her USA debut, so meeting her here was a huge deal. Literally right after that, I mean, before we even took 10 steps, we met Danny Chu, so we were able to get a picture with him. So I mean, by that point, I'd already accomplished everything that we wanted to do. I just wanted to meet Ellie Cosplay and Danny Chu, so I mean, I could have gone home happy at that point. So since we finished everything that we wanted to do, we decided to just walk around. We hadn't really eaten much since we didn't finish the food we bought from Okamoto Kitchen, so walking through the food area gave me lots of temptations. The first temptation I gave into was buying some milk tea. After that, we got some rolled Oreo ice cream, so there were no open areas for us to sit in, besides for the chairs in front of the main indoor stage. So we decided to sit there. It just so happened that the cosplay contest hosted by D-Pity would be happening right there. D-Pity noticed us during the masquerade. We sat in the front row and... You doing afraid of metal? I'm afraid of metal, so I'm ready to touch it. Yeah. He needed to stall for some time, so, and since we're in the front, he's like, I pick you guys. So, what anime do you like? And I'm sure you can guess what I said. It was, of course, Fairy Tail. No, it was Sword Art Online, and that was really cool. He noticed us. After answering, I realized that since I was in GGO cosplay, I probably should have done a fake girl voice and then later made it as deep as I could to freak him out. So the cosplay contest was really short, but it was really entertaining. They had really good contestants despite it being so small. And my friend Icemate Cosplay even ended up bringing home the gold, so I was really proud of him. Oh, and the highlight of the day, I was given a free cosplay. A very nice Deadpool cosplayer whose name will be on the video right here, or here, or here. He gave me a free cosplay. It was a really expensive one, really nicely well-made one. It was custom made for him, but it didn't quite fit, but so he gave it to me because he's really awesome. And it's from the middle of the Aincrad arc. The 2 episodes he wears it in are when Asuna finds him taking a nap, and then when they go to, of course, investigate the murder mystery. Overall, despite this getting off to a really rocky start, Anime Impulse 2017 was awesome. Like I said earlier, there are a lot of lessons learned. I definitely will try not to repeat those same mistakes at FeatureCon. I will definitely be back in 2018. So anyways, thank you so much guys for checking out this video. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments below, or let me know if you have any video ideas for me that you'd like to see. See you next time, guys.